Hello everyone, it's Lilah here, and I am back from my beautiful honeymoon in Namibia, which is just north of my beautiful country, South Africa. It was such a fantastic road trip. Hubby and I just really had our car and our rooftop tent and the very bare essentials. So it was challenging, to say the least, to come back into the city again. But however, I am so blessed to live in Cape Town with my house just on the slopes of Table Mountain. So I very quickly ran off to the forest just to ground and connect here. I am a healer and I am a channel, and I work from my practice here in Cape Town. If you haven't watched my channel before, welcome. What I offer is very practical, very simple, very straightforward. I don't talk all airy-fairy. I try and make it understandable, and invariably the guides or whoever I am connecting with has information that is hopefully helpful. So this is my weekly Love Bites with Lilah, where I had said I would talk about the soul, the field, the wisdom the soul holds. Today is slightly different. It is still part of that unseen multidimensional field, but I was asked today to share specific information about today, actually, the 1111 portal, and what that means. And with the upcoming eclipses, I feel the group I'm connecting with today are the Andromedans, which I have connected with before. They woke me up in the middle of the night. They normally have some urgent messages. That's when I feel they come in. So it is not to disrespect my usual guides, the ancient ones as I call them, and my own soul's wisdom, of course, which I use when channeling through source, through my soul, to share the information. So today is a brief feedback on what the 1111 portal is about, what we need to know, how you need to step forward into the next couple of months. If you haven't watched my November energy updates, then you might want to take a look, and even October and September, because they're all relevant, right? The information comes and it's shared, but it is part of an ongoing story. And the story that is currently very prevalent on our planet is that of transformation, is that of change, is of asking us, each one of us, to take responsibility and accountability and show righteous use of energy. So, 1111 portal. The words that came in immediately were alignment, and I'm just checking my notes, synchronicity, parallel universes. What I sense is being asked to share is that what is happening is we are moving into a closer alignment with our own soul's path and then the path and evolution of the planet. You will know that with some of my previous videos and the one, my original one, which I'll put a link, where I channeled the Andromedans, there was a lot of talk about this is just the beginning, right? And it's by no means a move towards an outcome, because that outcome is in process. It is being created as each of us walk our path of authenticity and heart opening. So we are on a journey. I don't want you again to feel that there is a destination, right? Because as I shared last night in my Sharings from the Sanctuary, which is my in-person service, spiritual service that I offer here in Cape Town, the soul's purpose is really just for you to walk purposefully in each moment aligned to your soul's wisdom. So often I see people chasing the soul's purpose when in actual fact each step of your journey is part of that, if you are doing it purposefully and in alignment with your truth. So this alignment, which was the word that came through from the guides, is about you really choosing more and more to be in alignment with your truth. Because again, truth is a huge energy vibration that is coming up at the moment. It has for the last few years. Certainly in my own journey, it began in 2012 with my truth, with my authentic sharing coming out in my individual expression. So since 2012, we have been on that path of truth, of authenticity, of awakening your authenticity. Not everyone is at the same place, and that's okay, but this is a path that continues to show itself as very important. And for you, the request is from the guides to be in alignment with that as far as possible. If you are not in alignment with that, ask yourself why. Ask yourself where you can move closer to alignment with that. The second thing that was shown to me was synchronicities. There are going to be more and more synchronicities as these parallel universes, that was also part of the sharing, are coming up to be made aware of, to step into, to acknowledge. So as you become more aligned to your truth, as you walk in parallel to that path that has been kind of decided, destined, ordained almost by your soul, more and more synchronicities will show themselves. You know, and that's one of the things, obviously, on the spiritual path that I'm often shared or told by clients, is that there are so many synchronicities. I'm getting repeated numbers, you know, and again, let's look at it. 1111, right? 1111 is one of those numbers that has shown itself in many people's lives. For me, as a mother, and with my family, 1111, be it we hit it on a clock or a month, it's a big opportunity just to send each other a message and say, I love you, I see you, I'm here with you. So the 1111 energy is around alignment with your divine self, walking in parallel with your soul's path, with your soul's destiny. And so in this time, from now on through to the next 6 months or so, and maybe even longer, you are being asked to be in alignment with that as much as possible. And the first step to being in alignment with that is to speak your truth, is to be authentic as much as possible. So this alignment, this balance, because it's also about that, right? This harmony between the human expression and the human path and that is your soul's wisdom, is coming closer and closer together. And as it comes closer and closer together, you will experience more synchronicities. The last message in terms of that alignment, synchronicity, parallel universe was keep your eye on the stars. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to keep your eye on the stars, although if you're like me, I love stargazing, and in Namibia it was amazing because every night was clear and the amount of stars visible was huge because you're out in the desert without the city lights. So that message of keep your eyes on the stars means keep looking up, keep aligning to your spiritual self, keep aligning to source, whilst of course gently focusing on your walk forward. Keep your eyes on what it is you want. Keep your eyes on your dreams. Keep your eyes on your intentions so that is acting as the navigationary path. Because I have also spoken before about your true north, about your authenticity, but keep on bringing yourself closer to that. Because with everything that's going on, we're often knocked off or we're sent off in alignment. We feel misaligned. Keep bringing yourself back gently, without any self-beration or self-abuse. Gently come back to that alignment, right? Keep your eyes on that path, because each step you make towards that is a step in the right direction, but do it gently and do it in alignment with what is also being fed back to you by the universe. One of the most important things too that they wanted to say is that don't lose hope. There is so much suffering happening in the world. There is so much loss. There is so much grief. There is seemingly so much tragedy happening around us that it can be easy to lose hope, right? It can be easy to think, when are we going to get there? What is actually happening? But I want to say to you that the big, strong message felt in my heart center was don't lose hope. There is always hope. There is always another way. So keep your heart open to that, keep your field open to that, and hold that with a sense of joy and expectation. And finally, the message from the Andromedans for the 1111 portal, which is something I have been feeling and has been shown to me in some of the clients I'm working with, is that what is happening at a very deep fundamental level is that the foundations are changing. Now, I have spoken before about the energetic matrices shifting, some collapsing, some tumbling, the new golden Christ-like consciousness being created. This is something different. It is the foundations into which these matrices are anchoring or have anchored in the past that is collapsing and changing too. So it's a deeper connection of the new frequencies into your own body and into the earth. It is a deep phase of anchoring. So what is happening during that phase is that your own foundations might well be shaken. In other words, you may not feel comfortable where you are. You might feel like you're in the middle of a transitional phase. You might feel like you are not rooted in the space you are anymore. So there's going to be a lot of changes in physical circumstances, be it a new relationship, a new job, a new house, definitely physical location changes as the earth moves and changes, and you are being guided and shown where you need to be physically placed on the planet. The last time this big shift happened was in and around the end of 2019-2020, just as we were stepping in COVID, because you'll remember that during that situation, everything got locked down, right? You then got left or were asked to stay in that place you were currently residing in. So the changes happened before that. There has been some shifting after that, but now the big message is there's another big shift coming. So in the next 3 to 6 months, expect those kind of changes. It's not for everybody, but you will feel your foundations are shifting, and this can be uncomfortable, right? Because ways of behavior, patterns, places you were used to being settled in or feel nested in or rooted in are not going to feel the same anymore. And you are going to feel the call to change, to move, to downscale, to simplify, to declutter, because that decluttering was a huge message also for 2021. Declutter, because stepping into 2022, we are being asked by the guidance to simplify, to clarify, to reconnect to your life's beliefs and what is dear to you in your heart. So on this 1111 portal, ask yourself, am I in alignment with my truth? Am I looking up to the stars? Am I connected to my soul, to source? Am I aligned to that which I dream of? Keep your eyes open for synchronicities as a sign that you are on the right path, that you are walking the right path. And don't lose hope. They asked me to say that again. Don't lose hope. So I hope you enjoyed what I have to share today. If you did, please like, subscribe, share it with others. Please have a look at my links below. I have an online community of the White Rose. And for those of you in Cape Town, I'm now holding in-person events. So subscribe to my newsletter, email me, have a look at my Facebook, Instagram. I share a lot on Instagram just to be notified of upcoming events and things that I might be hosting. So we're fast and very rapidly moving towards the end of the year. I wish you all so much love and blessings from my heart to yours, from my home to yours. And stay safe, stay well, stay in hope, and stay blessed. Bye for now.